reaches over and picks that one up without going over the restraining line. And she will be looking for her teammate in Lamb. Lamb just behind the cage at the moment, asking her to come. They're looking like setting a little inside, but Yuri says no. Good defence there.
Yeah, great defence by Yuri. They were certainly looking to give Sawecki the ball there.
And now she gets it anyway. So steps inside and just a little too easy there. And we see Charlotte Sawecki put one away for China. And it's a 2-1 game here.
Yeah, Sawecki just happy to get back on her left-hand side there and open up the front space. So that's a nice inside roll, actually. But Yuri needed to get some more defensive pressure.
Well, she was square on that defensive pressure, and her feet were still. It didn't take much to get past. And Yuri Hong basically just didn't have good defensive position.
Yeah, we talk about often getting down low and on their hip and just driving them low on that corner.
And the ball comes out the side here. Lamb picks it up. So China with a little bit of offensive ball here. And Lamb and Zai behind. But we've got Cindy Zai down there as well. So Michelle Zai with the ball. Got past pretty easily before. Little flip. No. Decides not to flip that down there to Lamb. Lamb still comes around the back corner. Now Lamb will probably have a go here. So Lamb looking to come around the left. Sawecki just needs to clear space there for her if they're going to do that. Nice cut and good from Lamb. Now has to evacuate that area. And Michelle Zai, as a little pick comes, looks inside. Zai gets pushed into the crease and nearly runs into the keeper. But she will take the ball with that push.
Yeah, and that's better from Yuri. You can see, although she extended her arms and pushed out, she certainly didn't allow Zai to roll back around in front. So good defensive adjustment.
So good look down the bottom corner. Just the stick skills here as these sticks, they always play havoc with a little bit of water around. You get them dry all week. Sawecki, this is her shooting spot. Is her shooting spot, but probably slow off the deck today with that water.
Yeah, we've seen them bounce high, haven't we? But certainly not now.
And great pickup down there from China to keep possession. Lamb just looking like she wanted to drive on Yuri there. Not a great day for... Oh, top shelf is Lauren Lamb. I thought she was going to try and drive past, got to the defender and Yuri and just put it in the left and popped it off the top shelf.
Yeah, she's been driving in quite close, so just happy to let that one go with not a lot of pressure on her. So there's a lot of red defensive jerseys, but no physical pressure there, so she was able to free her arms and just let that go.
Can't afford to
give Lauren Lamb any space at all.
Those arms. So Lamb with a couple now. And
just looking at the umpire walking through the big lake that's forming on this side.
The Sunshine Coast Lake. The centre, but it is, you can see it is drying up out there. The ground is draining very well. And if we don't get any more rain, hopefully by the end of the day, when we get to 5:30, it'll be pristine out there again.
Yeah, you can see big lakes at the end of the pitch, so it's draining off really nicely.
And ball will head here through Kang. Kang goes to put our ground ball to be had. Keeper goes in hard. Opportunity here, just pops it into the crease. Good bat. Oh, a little flick off the ground. Nothing. Knew the keeper wasn't out. Just hard to get that ground ball down there. You can see the amount of water flicking off the player's feet. And great work there from Hong Kong. Sorry, from Korea. And the ball will find its way out of the water and be picked up here.
Yeah, great pick up there from Phoebe Kim. There's a bit of a pack forming, so good job to sneak that out the back.
So, Korea with the ball. Looks down the ball. By herself there was Kim Hae-min. And just pops that one in the back of the net. Got very free on that bottom corner.
Yeah, she did. I think they're all expecting Phoebe Kim to take that one all the way, and she's wide open down there on her own.
Must have thought it was Christmas Day again.
Yeah, she had no one on her, so that's a bit of an adjustment and a lack of talk there from the Chinese defence.
Well, Hae-min gets another goal, and we've got a 3-2 game here. China currently leading. About 5:40 to go in the first term. And Farley in the centre, up against Zawecki. No. Up against Ju Shun. And Zai looks over. Jo Shun, and now to Lamb. Lamb finds the ball down there, but gets it back. Little 1-2. Players starting to clear through. As we see Michelle Zai coming to look like she was coming to work with. And Lamb, you want to get a bit more pressure on that, because otherwise Lamb will take it to the cooker.
That's a push call on
Lamb?
On Lamb as she came round.
Where's Zai here? So Zai's off on the left-hand side. Lamb spotted her. And
Farley's
so is Farley.
Yeah.
Farley says, well, I think I'm going to cover this one more than that one. So Lamb steps inside, takes the pressure. Tink, 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 off the bar it goes. Ball picked up almost by Zai. Yep, gets it now in front of Yuri. And Zai looking to flip that one, but decides to take it herself. Zai against Yuri. Yuri just a little slow on those feet today. We've seen her be outstanding in defence. You wonder whether that surface is just causing a little bit of issue with her.
Yeah, a bit trickier this time, changing direction. It's a bit heavier underfoot, so players will need to adjust a little here. Zawecki 1-2.
Zawecki, good save there from the keeper, though, but Zawecki gets her own back up. Passes the ball over. Good cuts here. As the ball is now down on the bottom corner. Nice cut through. Just really setting on this left-hand side, allowing... Lamb picks the ball up in the middle. Good little pick up and dip and dump. And that's up the top of the cage. And there goes my MVP for today.
You're calling that very early,
I'm calling it early. Lauren Lamb.
Lauren Lamb, yes. She's
may as well get one in early. I'm gonna put that one straight in the oven.
Yes, you're not that you're competitive, and I am leading by 3, but... Yeah, Lauren Lamb's had a fantastic tournament and continues to dominate today. She's hit the scoreboard multiple times and been involved in every single goal. Yes, you've called that very early.
Taken it before the end of the first, so played my cards. And ball back into the centre to be won. On the ground, there's going to be an offside there, so that will also go to China. And now... Lamb with the ball again. Down there to Michelle Zai. Zai has Queenie Yuan on her left, but Zai, that slide comes very early.
Yeah, that's good defence.
Get 3 seconds there. You could see as soon as Zai went to drive that, and Yu Min might have to find a different position to go to. She does. She finds one down the bottom. So Zai... Where's Lamb here? Lamb is on the right-hand side. Looks in. Not there. Michelle Zai. Steps inside. Zai up the top. And Zai on the left hand gets another one for China. China just starting to eke away here from Korea. Just see her get inside there. Just gets past that first defender too easy. No pressure on the second. And
great finish. Yeah, that nice step dodge. She didn't overcommit either way, just stayed balanced. And, yeah, Michelle Zai will be my choice for this game.
All right, so you've locked and loaded as well. Head-to-head we go. Poor Pete, he doesn't get an opportunity, does it? I mean, he can't.
He gets all the stats.
He can't get 6 in the last day anyway, can he? Unless we go double points for MVPs today. No, Michelle's shaking her head.
Don't try and catch me. So 5-2, and China have certainly come out hard in this first quarter.
They have indeed. And this ground is really draining well. Like you look down at this right-hand end, or the right hand of your screen, the crease down there was almost fully underwater. It's almost drained on the right-hand side here. Left, still a little bit to go, but yeah, I think this is going to, with touch wood, with no extra rain coming through, might just freshen this up nicely for the gold medal game later at 5:30 this evening. It's just the benches.
Just the bench area.
And even there, with the amount of foot traffic there, they're holding up
very
well as well.
Yeah, facilities here are just amazing. So whilst it was a big downpour.
So into the middle goes Jing Peng. The 2 number 10s, I think, here. Zhou Shan Choi. So I like this when the 2 numbers are even and you get 10v10, which is what women's lacrosse is.
Mm-hmm. So we've got Farley lining up on Lamb now.
So the 2 10s, that ball flicks out China's way. It's up and over the restraining line. It looks like under 8s football out there at the moment. Just a big pack, and extracted out of the pack there is Yuri Hong. She's done that a bit like that all week. Got a goal yesterday.
She did. She's very comfortable to take the ball down there, and yeah, we always like a defender that sneaks down for a goal.
And the goal scorer here in Heymin Kim looks to Farley. Farley, she gets a crowd of 3 and probably...
Yeah, good decision to pull that one out. The scoring options were better high than forcing that down in low.
Oh, Farley just runs into her own player and just goes to piggyback. That's a new move. I haven't seen that one in lacrosse before. The piggyback goal. Just stay there and grab me. I'll jump up. But just right in the puddle too. It's a bit like when we were kids. See the puddle out there and just jump on each other.
Yeah, that was a new version of a pick there, wasn't it? Pick your own player. Farley just could not get around, so I don't think they're going to watch that one on the highlights reel.
Ball up the top. Here, Phoebe Kim. Good save from the keeper.
And we've seen the bounce shot a lot all week, and they're still continuing, but the bounce is vastly different now.
So, Jodie Chu looking to get out. Good pressure there. And just throws it back in the cage. And going to say in and out. So it's going to be a Korea ball. So she's saying she stepped in the circle before she threw the ball into the cage. She is. So that's going to be a Korean ball. That's why the call was you're allowed to throw it back in as a keeper, but she actually put her foot back in the cage, which is in and out, and then threw it there.
Yeah, under enormous pressure from Korea there. So we've seen Jodie Chu, happy to come out. That was a great pressure from Korea.
Farley just throws it into the crease, and that's where it stopped. So bounce shots aren't the
play of the day.
And the whistle goes, and the girl's getting around her, just wiping her off. Just sat in the puddle. That's just what you need after the first quarter.
Well, they're all already wet after the torrential downpour.
Look at her teammates getting around her there, though. Just found the 2 foot of water. Shot there from Farley was the correct shot on every other day. But today, there's about a foot of water in there, and the keeper in Choi just sat down on it, and that's a save. And we will hear about all the stats from that first quarter. Mr. Peter Greenhow.
I really didn't know when Mackenzie Farley was trying to play frog in a pond there whether to call it an unforced error or not.
We said, I've never seen a piggyback goal before.
Yeah.
Just jump on my back, and it didn't quite work. The dismount wasn't very
No,
good there, Pete.
but it's really gone all China's way today. Jing Peng is really getting control of that centre draw, and China coming up with the majority of the possession after the centre draw too. But goal scorers in that first half, Charlotte Sawicki, 1 goal, Lauren Lamb 2, Michelle Zai 1, and Phoebe Kim 1 for China. And for Korea, Kim Hae Min with a goal, and Phoebe Kim with 1 goal.
Yep, that is correct. 5-2 is the score.
Yeah.
So you are all over it.
I think I have one name wrong there.
I think you do, and I think that might be Lauren Lamb. I reckon she's got... has she got 3?
I'll go back to my other sheet
I
and
think
we'll have a look.
By the way, we picked our MVPs too, Pete.
You can't do this.
Who are you going to go with? Quick.
Kim Yoo-min, the goalie for Korea.
There you go. So, locked and loaded. It's not a competition in here, Pete. We know that. As the ball goes back into the middle. And China currently leading 5-2. And as the water really does start to dissipate off this beautiful surface, ball back into the centre, comes out, hits the ground. Sawecki fires it forward. That ball is still there to be won. Great pick up there from Farley. She's been outstanding all week for her team in Korea.
Yeah, she has. She's really led the way both in midfield possessions and scores.
But it's a turnover here as the pass was unable to be taken there and picked up by Jing Peng. Jing Peng passes the ball over there to Cindy Jai, and Yuan will now give it to Michelle Zai. And we've got a flag for a 3-second call here. And have a guess who will take this. Coming up the top, is it? Or is it going to be out the back? And I'm thinking, watch Lauren Lamb.
Lauren
get
Lamb's
on this.
worked her way
Lauren
right
Lamb
to the centre hash.
just find her way onto that one. I was watching her walk over that way. So Lamb, we know what she can do. Does get in. Oh, she looks down there to Zai. Just fire, but it just runs into the player. Ball picked up there, and it's just a little slippery as Michelle Zai actually loses her stick. But Yuri, as she has done all week, bringing the ball out of defence, running, and that's going to be a little bit too close there.
Yeah, good defence there from China, forcing her back, and unfortunately just giving away that penalty.
And running into offence there.
Yeah, good carry down through some traffic.
So Gayun. And here's a goal scorer. Just found the right spot there. Looks to try and draw a bit of free space. Not there. Good interception. Ball just needs to be picked up. Great smart lacrosse. Saw Michelle Zai, just flicked it out to her. And yeah, just a little hard to pick these balls up. And we're going to have a pre-check there. So Zai just asking her teammate to get away. And now Jing Peng with the ball. Has Lamb on her left. And one coming from behind is Farley. Back to Michelle Zai. Zai just checking that that ball is sitting nicely in her stick. Looks inside. Lamb. Farley intercepted though. So Farley looks to go, and she could go the full way here. Decides that she's going to give that ball up to Shailin Huang. Ball comes down the offensive end very quickly. And again, Phoebe Kim.
That's a great extra pass. She really made the goalie commit to the right, which she has to do, and a good look across.
A great pass there down to Haemin Kim. And Haemin Kim just looks to her left and found Phoebe Kim, and the correct pass and the correct play.
Yeah, and we saw Phoebe Kim then not rush it and take a couple of extra steps around in front of the goal to give herself full options and a nice finish.
And you saw down in this other end, there was just trying to force that ball back into the middle to players who were guarded.
Yeah, that's smarts by Mackenzie Foley. She's seen Zai and Lamb working well together and just cut that off.
So Hannah Kang, legal procedure, and that one's going to China. Lamb picks the ball up and allowed to play and brings the ball over there to Ishin. So Queenie Yuan, 5-3 is the score here. 10.5 to go in this second term. And Zawecki now picks the ball up on the left-hand side. Back to Michelle Zai. Cutters starting to come for China. Lamb, little inside roll. Looks to feed, not there. Getting well guarded there by Hua Yeon. But Michelle Zai, what that does is open up her...
Much better defence from Yuri there. Didn't allow Zai to roll back inside, so good defence.
Opens up in the middle, but Yuri has her covered. Looks to get in. Good save there from the keeper. From the shot from Zawecki. But backed up here from China. Nice little backdoor cut up the top there from Cindy Jai. Zheng Peng looks to go inside. Flag on the play. Tries to get it down to Michelle Zai, but flag was already raised.
Not a lot of ball movement off the ball there from China, so a little stagnant. So they're either trying to set something up and not quite there, or but we're seeing them reliant on a couple of key players to make things happen. So
I was going to say, look at this. Lauren Lamb comes up and takes the ball.
It's Zai, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, that's Zai. Sorry.
Yeah, that's mine.
I was sitting there thinking, she's come for a back. I mean, hey, if they're not picking it up. So Zai has the ball.
She's looking down low, though.
Almost looking straight away. Zheng Peng, and we've got free space straight away. So Zheng Peng will have an opportunity the other side of the arc. So there's 3 free players on this right-hand side. Comes down to Zawecki. Zawecki looks to get around. Finds Zai. Michelle Zai up against Farley. Steps through. Little check. Goes to come. Good save there from the keeper. And it just dropped dead on this surface.
Yeah, it did. Great save on the non-stick side.
So Kim Yu Min, and ball comes for a contest in the middle, and just deemed to got one a little high there. Phoebe Kim maybe just needed the rest yesterday and set for this 7-8 game.
Yeah, she's had a great game so far.
Well, we also know, and we did hear a rumour, that the potential of a second division in the World Championships is being talked about. So if you finish 5th, 6th or 7th in this tournament, that basically gets you into the second division.
Yeah, and that's where we see these international rankings really critical. So there's always something to play for.
Open in the middle. Hannah Kang looks down and puts one away, and we've got a 1-goal ball game here. Just managed to open up in the middle there, Michelle.
Yeah, Hannah Kang's threatened quite a few times, and they just haven't been able to get the ball to her. But that's a great feed, and you can see she had a lot of time. Went down low too, and we haven't seen too many go through her today. Most of the ones that have gone in have been high with the extra water on the pitch. So really nice finish.
And it was almost as if the China defence went, oh, she's really going to throw that? And did, and found Kang on the bottom corner. Kang goes into the centre draw. Ball gets flicked out. Opportunity here for China. Just needed to pick the ground ball up. Farley fighting hard for it, but Lamb, she'll pick the ground ball up and looks up tucks the stick and decides that she's going to use her feet to get by. Probably not the best defensive move in the world there from Hey Min, just jumping in the air. You can't change direction in the air.
No, unless she was just looking for a block or something. But
I mean, Superman's the only guy I know that can.
Michelle's eye is dangerous on these corners. We've seen her put away some fantastic goals this week, even below the extended goal line. So,
Oh, and that's just a forced pass into the middle, but still have to pick it up here. And going to be a check there on Hannah Kang. So Kang just getting put right in the puddle. Nothing better than that for your boots. Opportunity here with Yu Min. Looks up. Finds the goal scorer in Hey Min. Hey Min walks the ball into offense. Looks to turn around and have a look at her right, but decides that...
Korea caught up all in one side. So they're going to give each other some space here.
And you can see Phoebe Kim there just trying to open it up. Beautiful cut in the middle again there. And fired. And again, that's not the pass that they want to look at. But pick up there from Phoebe Kim. Phoebe Kim steps inside, gets past 1, 2, and 3. And Kim gets another one and evens this one up. Kim just starting to get on the scoreboard. What's that, 3 now for Kim?
Yes, definitely. So she's been the difference in this match and got her team back in the second quarter.
So it's been all Korea in this quarter, to be honest. And we've got a 5-all ball game here. And it's maybe the water's evened it out. And we could be heading towards something very special in this game.
You've been waiting for your golden goal opportunity, haven't you?
I've been waiting from day one. And today could be the day. Could have 4 of them. Imagine 4 golden goal games on championship day.
I don't think I could take that.
Oh, I think you could. Probably the only person that couldn't would be Scotty Gill sitting behind us. But great work here from the two teams. We've got limited time.
Just looking down at the China coach, and he's talking about the ground balls and just getting underneath those and running through and picking them up. So just trying to get the team to make some adjustments due to these conditions.
So very animated is the coach. He says, "Whose stick have I got? You can have it back." And I must say, when the fire alarm went off and we were all going outside and they were handing out umbrellas, he's going, "Well, I'm going to stand in the rain later anyway. I really don't need to do this."
Yeah, he was handing them out.
He was handing
Very
them out
generous.
to everyone else.
Yeah.
Going, I'm just going to stand in the rain anyway. And there's a lacrosse coach. We've all done that, Michelle.
Yeah, it's not cold. It was just wet.
It's just wet.
Yeah, so it's still 24 degrees up here, but...
Okay, so 5-all, 5.5 to go in the second term. And are we seeing just a little bit of a momentum change there? Good timeout too from the Chinese coach just to try and stop that.
Stem the flow a little.
Talked about ground balls, Zawecki, so she gets the first one, gets a little check there, hung it out. Farley, she's good on the ground ball. Pushes it down to Phoebe Kim. Farley, she'll try and get through there, and does. And it's almost a barge when you try to get through the 3 players like that, but gets the call her way.
Yeah, Zhenpeng, I would have said, had the defensive position.
So Farley gets inside, gets one high, good save, and the penalty is wiped off there. Are we going to have a card here? As Farley just wipes a little bit off. That might have got a bit more of her than... Oh, no, there is a yellow card coming, and it is going to China.
Yeah, it was a foul on the shot, I think. So
Cheng Lin and Farley just wiping her lip there maybe. And another opportunity. So man up opportunity. Farley steps in and that one goes through the 5-hole. And Farley said it didn't work the first time. Drew the penalty, popped it away. And Michelle Farley, well, she puts Korea back in front.
Yeah, we've seen her take quite a lot of the load, Mackenzie Farley, during and this week, and she's continuing now. So, yeah, I'm surprised that bounce came up a bit higher. So obviously the water draining
As the water
down there.
draining, it's getting harder. And
We've seen her dominance though all week for her team. So
well, that end of the field, or that restraining line end, is almost dry now. The other outer side is almost dry. It's just here near the bench, and maybe through the crease area of the left hand of our screen. So China need an opportunity, and they're going to have that. Charlotte Zawecki. Currently down 6-5 here are China. Lamb, she'll, gets a big push there, just through the head back, just trying to get a little bit more of a contact. Lamb, to get inside, Uri pops it, and Lamb, there's another one. Top shelf to even it back up. So Korea get a couple and had ascendancy in this, and Lamb goes down the other way.
I don't know if you can see the very top of this screen there, Michelle's eye getting face guarded there. So they've obviously identified that she's one of their key players, and they're trying to shut her down, which just left Lauren Lamb wide open.
Well, I think that's Lamb's 4th goal, and
you're smirking already.
I know who I'd be face guarding right now if I was into the defensive end.
Smart by China, though. They've now moved Michelle's eye up into the midfield. So
Just trying to get that lock gone.
Yep.
And penalty about to be released here on possession, I would suggest. Ball comes out. Possession is had. Farley picks it up, and penalty has been released. Hannah Kang just loses the ball with the pressure that was there. Good work there from Lamb. Lamb just everywhere. Oh, one-handed, trying to say, get out of my way, and looks down. That is a good pickup, but put under pressure straight away. Farley gets pressure there from the other 77 in Ling Ray. Passes the ball over. And Shay Lin.
She needs a relief pass here, so Phoebe Kim working hard.
So Shay Lin Huang with 2 minutes to go in this second term. See there, Heymin Kim looks to Farley. Farley steps up and over, gets pressure straight away. This is where Farley's dangerous, looks to fire, and a good save there. The flag was on the play with Jody Chu. So a 6-all game with a minute and a half to go. An opportunity here for China to get another goal. There's a player open in the middle. Hasn't found her yet. And there's one now. Finds that. And that may not go out. And it doesn't. Great pick up there. Cindy Jai. Cindy Jai looks down to Lamb. Dangerous. She's got Zawecki on her left. Looks over. Finds Zawecki. And gets an assist. And Charlotte Zawecki, you saw that play happening from when the time that ground ball was picked up. And pops that one away. Great forward movement.
Yeah, the ball just stopped on the line, didn't it? And 2-on-3, but China made that look a lot easier. Had defensive numbers, did Korea, but they certainly weren't able to stop that pass to Zawecki. And a great finish.
So a little bit of rain just
still
falling
raining
here.
Yeah.
It's only light. But unless they're tears from the Korean bench for that late goal in the second term, 40 seconds to go, or 30 seconds now by the time this centre draw is set. Farley, can she tie it up at half-time? Puts the ball down, good pressure without interference, but we're deemed to be interference. We've got 18 seconds left on the clock. Opportunity for Korea. They've stopped the clock now. No, they haven't stopped the clock. Clock keeps running. Clock was definitely stopped there, and the coach is asking the same thing. Now the clock has been stopped, and it hasn't been restarted. So fires down the bottom there, and we've got 6 seconds left on the clock. China with the ball in their stick of Jody Chu. Pressure from Hannah Kang, but the only pressure coming is the whistle from the officials' bench to say It is half time. And what a good game of lacrosse here. We've got China 7, Korea 6, and they're just explaining that they stopped the clock, or didn't stop the clock, but then they stopped the clock to catch up that time and then restarted it because the Korean coach was quite animated that there was 19 seconds to go.
Yeah, I was just watching all that happen down in front of us on the bench. So Korean officials, because I think that did impact on Phoebe Kim's decision making down there. She wasn't sure of how much time she actually had, and probably could have taken a couple more steps and put that one away. But some great work there to get back in the game from Korea.
Absolutely was. It was all Korea early in that one, and then China coming back.
Just
And
they will be happy to go in ahead there, I think, having balanced back up.
They will indeed, as the broom comes onto the field. And sweeping in is Mr. Peter Greenhow, comes into the commentary for all the stats that matter. Pete.
Yeah, didn't Korea come out firing, mate? Come out and got a goal in front at one point. But Jing Peng is just getting all the ball control. There's a couple late in there that went Korea's way, but Jing Peng seems to have the main control of the ball. They won those centre draws 4-3 possession-wise. Goal scorers, Lauren Lam and Sawicki for one each for China. Phoebe Kim 2, Hannah Kang 1, and Farley 1 for Korea. So really the goalies not really doing much that quarter, but China just getting a few unforced errors, and I think it has a lot to do with the amount of water that's down that end of the pitch, Tone.
Yep, and you can see out there at the moment, so you can't quite see off our screen, but they've got the brooms out there just trying to move some of that water. Great job from our staff here at the fields. They're the little things you don't get to see, mate. There's no stats for that.
Mate, I totally understand how they feel. A couple of years ago at Sturt Lacrosse Club, we held a senior nationals, and our fields looked very much like this.
I do remember you down the end, mate, with a broom and a shovel trying to just fill in some goal circles.
A whole lot of sand. But one thing I did want to just mention was number 7 for China, Cindy Jia, picked up a great ground ball, turned around and had good enough vision to find Lauren Lam in the middle. Lauren Lambs ran straight down, found a Charlotte Sawicki on the bottom left who stuck it away. So that was great effort there by Cindy Jia.
It was indeed, and great effort there from Lauren Lamb, my MVP contender at the moment.
Yeah.
I think she's got 4 and 1 now.
Yeah, you put me right on the spot before, and I've gone the Korean goalie, and yeah.
We will let you change.
Can you give me another quarter there?
No, we'll give you now. You've got half time to think about it.
All right, so I can't have Lauren Lamb.
Can't have Lauren Lamb.
I can't have
Michelle's eye.
Michelle's eye.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's got to be Sawicki.
Sawicki,
The lefty.
okay. So you're going the lefty?
Yeah, go the lefty.
A lefty going
Yep.
a lefty?
Yep.
Well, we like to see that.
We're to stick together, us lefties. There's not enough of us.
We do indeed.
Although if Korea come back,
Well, if Korea
We're-
come back,
we're
I
all
mean, this
wrong.
is any game, isn't it?
Yeah, we're all wrong.
And I tell you what, if
Mackenzie Farley's certainly making a difference out there in that quarter. So
Hannah Kang for me if Korea wins.
and Kim Haymen for me if Korea wins. So we're all
Right.
just
We're just throwing
we're all
names.
just throwing names.
we're
out here.
covering our bases.
Covering bases. Tell you what, bases are loaded, and while they are loaded and having a break, we're going to go and have a quick 2-minute break here live on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We'll see you very, very shortly. as the two teams head out to the field, and our volunteers out there doing a fantastic job with the water. I just said in the commentary box here that if we're looking for any more sweepers for the curling team, I think we've found them out there.
Yeah, they're doing an amazing job out there, and you can just see how much water's out there. They're trying to just clear the fan area and in front of goal, and then in the goal circle for the goalkeeper to clear some space, clear the water out of the way.
But it certainly has dried out. It's probably 3/4 done on what it was initially when that downpour came down.
Yeah, the right of the screen is pretty much clear. So,
but fantastic job here from our guys, just trying to clear some of that real heavy surface water and put it into
the benches
areas where it will dry a bit better. As the officials are just waiting for the Trav Renshaw. Well, he does everything, doesn't he? He's been running the event here, and he's the first one.
Yeah, tournament organiser and out there with the broom.
Yep. So
umpires just conferring down here.
Well, they're giving high fives like a bit of like we did the commentary here. It's a team. But while we've got this little bit of time, we'll give a huge shout out to all the volunteers here this week. The tournament, the professionalism, the way it's been run, it certainly is world class here, and the athletes and coaches have been talking it up exactly like that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen by accident, that's for sure. There's a lot of hard work going on behind the scenes.
So we've got a 7-6 game here, China over Korea, and that is a great centre draw. Up it goes. Farley, though, just stays at the back, gets it, and is she going to get to even this score up? No, just decides to take the ball out. And Hannah Kang there, but Farley, as Kang looks to cut, Zawecki picks her up. Farley now kicks it out to Phoebe Kim. Kim already with a couple of goals, gets her defender just in the water, just unable to move. Oh, good inside roll there, but Kim, good defence from China. But Kim gets around, finds Farley in the middle. Farley looks to shoot, misses. Ball is going to be picked up there from China, and Chen Li will clear it out and passes the ball out to Zheng Pen. Zheng Pen tries to find Zawicki. Still a little bit of surface water right there in the middle, and the ball always seems to find it, doesn't it? No, doesn't want to find the clear space for the ground ball.
Yeah, we've seen the game just slow up that little bit with this extra water.
But this end is almost dry now. And Michelle Zai, well, she can put a bit more water on there if China get it, as the tears will start to roll from the Koreans. Looks to come in and under. Looks up the top, finds Zai. Zai steps in and puts that one in the back of the cage. That is all clear. Michelle Zai gets a smile on her face, as does Michelle Davies in the commentary box. And good finish there from Zai.
Yeah, great work from Lauren Lamb to draw her defence, take them away and create some space for Michelle Zai to work in there. Good feed.
2 goals, 2 assists. Just keeping the pressure on. But opportunity down there for Korea, almost on the doorstep. Just couldn't put it away, and an 8-6 game going the other way. 2-goal turnaround almost.
Yeah, they've straight down the other end and made them pay for that one.
So 8-6 is the score. Ball comes out. Those ground balls just a little hard to pick up, some of them. Plenty of this as Zai tries to go through. Lamb just comes in and says, well, if no one else wants to pick it up, she gets one high. This is going to be a card, I reckon.
This is going to be a card.
I think there's a card coming, and it is going there on Heymin Kim.
Yeah, just slid up into the head of and neck area actually of Lauren Lamb.
Lauren Lamb wipes it off as Damien Kim has to sit down for a rest for 2 minutes. And a big opportunity here for China to try and put another bit more space in this scoreline. Lamb over on the right. Yep, Farley says, I've got Lamb. Zai up the top. Lamb comes to pass it to her now. So setting up their power play. On the bottom corner here. Oh, up and over it goes from Lauren Lamb. Certainly, they've got a great connection there, Zai and Lamb, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, and they're looking for each other and able to draw those nice feeds. That was a cracking shot, but just went over the top.
So Zai is over here by herself on the right. Steps inside and gets a 3-second call. So Michelle Zai with 2 goals and 2 assists for the game. Look at Farley. She's just gone straight to Lauren Lamb.
Yeah, and we've got Hannah Kang picking up Michelle Zai, so they're certainly matching up.
Well, that gives players like Cindy Jai, who's just to her right here, an opportunity. Lamb cutting through. Zai looks to flip the ball now.
Lamb's got a bit of space on that other side as well. So
Jing Peng drawing the penalty. And Yuri says, I'm going to go down and sit on Zawecki. Lamb on the right-hand side. Jing Peng looks in, finds that lady there in Michelle Zai. And Michelle's are smiling everywhere as Michelle Zai gets her third. 5 points for the game now.
Yeah, Zhang Peng, that's a great look across. You can see she goes down to the right and then just not manning up really there from Korea. You can't give her that much space, certainly from the centre hash as well. So
she gets 3 and 2. So 2 players here with 5 points at the moment.
Yeah, they're really dominating those two, aren't they?
Along
with Zawecki, that's their top 3, and they've been consistently good throughout this tournament.
They have indeed, and you know, Yuri has been fantastic in defence down there as the push is had. No, deemed to be up, and Farley gets up with a wet uniform. Lamb with the ball, looks to go through one. Might have got one on the head there too. And Lamb will take this top centre, or no, just to the right-hand side. Lamb. So that penalty has been released now.
Yeah, it's just counting numbers.
Lamb pops that one away. That is a handful for Lamb, and she's proving a handful for Korea at the moment.
Yeah, she's just she had a bit of a fake there on that shot and went low to high. So great finish.
We got a whistle. We got a yellow card on the coaching staff here for Korea. Unsportsmanlike on the coach. So the coach has obviously said something. They're going to have someone come and sit down take this for the coach. So the coach is saying, yep, I'm sorry, Shailin Huang, that's on me, but you're going to have to sit. So coach is just getting a little frustrated there. And that potentially could be no, they're going to go to the centre draw. I was going to say that happened after the goal. So potentially that could be a free ball here to China. We'll see what they decide and when that penalty was assessed. But looking like they're going to a centre draw here. And the bench official obviously being told that they weren't happy with that from Korea. No, it is going to go. So it was after the goal. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. So there's a big penalty on the coach. And that's a massive penalty on the coach. You've just scored to go 3 in front, China, and you give away one and give possession straight away.
And player down.
And 2 minutes down, so Huang.
They're still talking down here, so bench official clearly unhappy.
And want to be careful being in with that bench official too, just quietly. As the penalty won't be assessed on Huang. It'll be assessed. Well, actually, I don't know how that's assessed. to be honest. I don't know whether there's an in-home. Normally in
A nominated player
men's
to
lacrosse is
take those penalties.
Does that happen in the women's game, a nominated penalty?
Normally, yes.
Yeah, okay. So, but it is all China here at the moment, and Peng with the ball.
Lauren Lamb with too much space
And
down
looks
there.
down at Zai. Oh, inside is Zawecki. That is really, really good team lacrosse. Great ball movement. And they've gone out now by an extra goal. So China, that was really good ball movement,
Fantastic
wasn't
ball movement. Found the extra player. You can see Zawecki's got just so much space.
it? How good was Zai with that feed, though? Another assist for Zai.
Yeah, and Zawecki just able to finish that off. But you could see she had so much time and space.
And that, we've
Yeah.
got a timeout here. I think they've stopped the penalty. But potentially there's a timeout here from China. Or it could be a timeout, actually, from Korea. Didn't see which way that one was pointed.
You can see the Korean team just a little dejected there after having to
Sit one for the coach.
sit one for the coach.
And we've all been there, Michelle. I don't know about you, but had the odd unsportsmanlike where you just try and back your team and you feel terrible after. But at the time,
Sport's an emotional beast, isn't it? And we all get wrapped up in it. But
it is. It's like a roller coaster.
you've been dying to sing all morning, haven't you?
Well, I mean, it is big dance day and the music is absolutely pumping here at the Sunshine Coast Stadium.
Yeah, Jenna's got the tunes going for
don't
us.
she what? DJ Jenna in the house.
Yeah, the energy is a lot more in the Chinese camp here.
Well, it's gone from it's a 5-6 game, and all of a sudden there's 5 unanswered goals now by China. So 11-6 is the score, and they just look like they're starting to just make the wedge a little wider between the two teams. And Kang will go into the centre draw here for Korea up against Jeng Peng. So Jeng Peng, Kang, look at Zawecki on the move. Trying to give her space out the back here. No, fires forward. Oh, went straight to Zawecki. She just got to the right spot, didn't she? She knew exactly where that was going. Hey, but if it works once, it works twice. Kim just trying to get in her way. And
Yeah,
now
there's some talent on that circle there.
there is Farley. Oh, over the back. And that's what you do. Just sit out the back, wait for the easy crumbs. And Lauren Lamb.
Read that beautifully.
Yep, that's where the gravy is. Lamb. So ball down the back here with Cindy Jai. Zawecki already with 3 goals. And you can see her being asked to move the ball. Michelle Zai looks inside. Lamb cutting through, but Kang picks her up. And Zai.
Getting some space here to dodge.
Zai waiting. Now she'll turn. Lamb looks in the middle. Lamb still. Oh, that ball's just about
Just
turned
stopped.
over. And if they move the ball quickly, and we'll get some push there. And that will be on Mackenzie Farley. At least it's nice and soft when you fall over there out there at the moment.
Looks nice, that area down the
Does
corner.
indeed. It's like my golf game, just a little divot there. I'll have to bring the sand out to replace that one. Ball up to Lamb. Lamb going to where she wants to drive from. Lamb getting in, not getting in. And Zawecki in the middle. Good save there from the keeper.
That's a great save and a great block from Lamb.
Min Kim, but the ball turns over and Lamb gets it again. So maybe try and work that one again. But Zawecki, I'll tell you what, if she has another opportunity, Zawecki, I think she's going high. And that one was high there.
We can see Michelle Zai being certainly face guarded here. They're giving her no space at all. So
And Charlotte Zawecki. Ball, Kang. The 2 3s going against each other here. Again, love these numbers. Queenie Yuan. Now, ball up. And Lamb. has it up the top. You can see Michelle Zai
Telling her to take that drive.
and now they've opened up, getting through left. Little flip down the back, didn't quite work. Oh, she's opened up again, Lamb, here. If she looks up on that right-hand side, or sorry, left-hand side, bottom corner, Yuan gets the free space. They're really reactive here, the Korean defence. As soon as that ball went back across, they all just jumped and left Lamb open on this back corner. If they've been able to put it over the back of the net, and Yuan will have to just wait.
And we're seeing Yuan growing in confidence with each game. You know, she's made some good cuts and certainly worked hard for her team offensively. So
Queen of Yuan. Oh, look on the bottom. That's good there from Zheng Peng. And Zheng Peng fires. And Zheng Peng gets one for China.
yeah, that's a reward for all of her efforts in the centre there. She's been working hard and just way too much space down low.
Just
a couple of
beats-
extra steps and uses the bounce again. So we've certainly seen it dry up down that end, and they're using their bounce shot again. So
Just beating the defender there, Hei Min Shin, just a little too easily. Got stick on her, but their feet weren't moving, and the stick doesn't seem to want to run with the defender if your feet aren't going with it.
yeah, we often coach to make that contact and drive them away from the goal or onto their offside. So you can't let them have that inside step.
So Farley in the centre.
Yeah, Peng's dominated in there.
And ball comes out. Oh, Lamb picks it up again. That's a big push in the back. No call on that one. And Zai, well, she's broken a tag and has the ball. But look at Lamb. She's just sitting inside there. Lamb just waiting for the second and doesn't need it because Michelle Zai, that defender, was more worried about Lamb than she was about making that slide.
Yeah, they need a little bit more communication here. So we see Lamb go through, create a nice big lane. And the slide from Mackenzie Farley just a little too late. She was obviously worried about Zawecki there, and some good offense from Michelle's eye.
Well, who do you cover down there? That's the problem. And offensively, they've got three real key attackers.
And we've seen Yuri come up now, their primary defender, and she's had a great defensive tournament, so she's picking up Michelle's eye now on the circle.
So 3 minutes 10 to go in the third. It is a 13-6 game. China over Korea for the 7-8 place. And at this stage, China looking like they will finish 7th. And we're going to have a
China ball.
China ball to Michelle Zai. Back to Jing Pen. And a flag on the play. And Jing Peng will just bring this out. Just take some time, fixes the bun.
3-second call there.
And the rain just starting to come down again. You can hear that in the effects mic. Just a light shower. And that wasn't a great pass there. Zai to pick the ball up. Good pick up there from Ryu Hua Yeon. And gets her motors on down the outer side. Zai looking to push her to the restraining line and then just decides that I would have gone offside. So, and
That's a great carry through some pressure and running on that diagonals just to change the side of play. So, you can see the nice big pack forming at that
look
top.
at I was going to say, look at the bottom corner. Had plenty of space down there, but Mackenzie Farley, she does find some space. And good pass down there to Hannah Yang. Hannah Yang just came from nowhere.
Yeah, you could see quite a pack of players all up at the top there, just worried about Mackenzie Farley, and a nice little backdoor cut and fantastic finish. So great look from Mackenzie Farley.
And that would be, I think, Hannah Yang's first goal for
the tournament. Yeah.
Why not get it? Why not get it in the last game of the tournament? 13-7. There is a minute 10 to go, and we have seen women's lacrosse before. It can get momentum swings. Is that going to be the one that starts this one?
Yeah, we saw them hit back in the second quarter, so You never know.
Michelle Zai, has a player up ahead of her. And that player is very dangerous. So Zawecki also really dangerous in this offense. There's 40 seconds left, so I'm sure Zai and Lamb will work together here with Zawecki.
Yeah, they're working that. They're in a nice triangle around the circle.
Good triangle here. Just looking to draw some, waiting. Just the coaches have just said, look, let's hold it up a little. Good defender, though, down there in Hua Yeon. So, again, another one of those really good. And, just overcommits. This looks in. Tink, tink, tink off the bar. Wow, that commitment from, I would have probably just left that out there. Ball comes down, an opportunity here. Phoebe Kim looks to get in late. Just gets held up, looks over and gets some free space. And that is going to... We're just looking to see how much time is on the clock. 1 second, they're saying. So 1 second on the clock. Need a shot. Oh, look at Phoebe Kim.
She's winding
up. Shot is about to let go. Kim not even going to take a step. Yes, she does. Fires up and over the top it goes. And that will be three-quarter time.
That was a fantastic shot.
It wasn't bad, was it?
1 second on the clock.
One step, bang, over the top. Had plenty of heat on it. And China coming to three-quarter time at 13-7. And it has been a very entertaining game, Michelle.
Yeah, I think they would have been happy to get that one, Korea, at the end there, but China just too dominant. They've allowed the three dominant attack to all sit really low. I mean, we saw Zai, Lamb and Zawecki all below the extended goal line there, and you just can't give them that much
and
rain.
Lamb just hitting the rack.
Yeah, she...
just hit the post
unlucky
there.
with that post, yes.
Little bit of tink, 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 and a bit of tink, tink, tink in the commentary box here. Peter Greenow.
I know I said Charlotte Zawicki, but if Jingpeng does not get MVP, I don't know what I'll do. I'll eat my hat.
It's a brand new hat, Pete. Don't go there. You've just got
You'll
that
throw
one.
your stats book.
I will. Jingpeng, 6 draw controls, gave China 7 possessions from the centre draw, and they got a 6-goal quarter. So if all of that information doesn't correlate, then I don't know what Lacrosse is.
So you're going to go Jingpeng?
Yeah.
You're allowing him to change.
I mean, look, we give him some.
That.
You know, we get
she
the
has
first.
been really dominant through the centre, hasn't she?
Where's the scoreboard? I'm clearly not troubling anybody at the moment. So,
Pete, you and I are adding our scores up to get over Michelle today.
There you go. Goal scorers for that quarter: Michelle Zai with 3 goals, Lauren Lamb with 1, Zawicki with 1, and Jingpeng with 1 goal. Hannah Yang for Korea, 1 goal. But really against the run of the play, she just found herself free in the middle.
As the rain comes down here again, and Peter will be back at the end of the game to tell us all the stats that did matter. That rain just starting to get a little bit heavier here, but from the direction it's coming from, it's pretty light out over the back here, and you can see that on the main camera as it pans back. But, just up and over the horizon here. But we've just got a shower coming through. I don't think there's going to be too much in this, but that could be famous last words because I don't know anything about this weather.
Yeah, it's nice and tropical. Nice and warm.
Beautiful.
A little bit of rain. The girls are already wet out there, so...
And we're nice and dry in the commentary box. So things are working out rainbows and lollipops.
Yeah, this is better than the coaching box right now. So
Farley picks the ball up and gets her first opportunity here for Korea. And I don't know what the coach is doing on the sideline there. Maybe that she was flapping her wings and looked like she wanted her to fly. So there's a ball down here with Shailin Huang. And back up here to Farley. So that rain just starts to get a little bit heavier. Farley, and she has just got...
attracted 4 defenders.
I tell you what, it was like a compass then. She had one east, north, west and south coming towards her, and she was the central point of it. So, Farley, can they get on the board early here and just bring it back to a 5-goal game? Anything is possible. Farley steps inside, does get inside, loses the ball up the top. Ball comes out here to Haymin. And round the back goes Shailin Huang. Oh, little shovel there from Hannah Kang.
Had the twizzle going there.
Twizzler! But backed up. Down there well by Hannah Yang. And you can just hear the water dripping off the in our effects mic. Ball back down here with Shailin Huang.
Good defense there from China.
Just no movement for her to give anything to. So Phoebe Kim looks to get inside.
Zawecki, good slide.
Kim will go again. Second effort and gets pushed to the ground roughly.
Oh, they're
We're
calling
going to have a
card.
card here. So saying that and over the top, and there we go. A card there for Zhang Peng. Pete might be just getting a little upset with that one.
He didn't look too happy next door. So
He's changed his mind, and wouldn't it be funny if it came back the other way? So inside here to Hannah Kang. Kang, little trail check. And
yeah,
up.
great stick from the defense from China.
But Yang with the backup. Kicks it to Haymin. Haymin rolls around on the left. Farley, she's the one that'll start it. And a good interception there from Chu. Ball to be won on the ground. Picked up. And that's
Whistle
going
gone.
a pre-check there.
On the keeper.
On the keeper.
Fantastic work there from the Chinese keeper. She was happy to come out.
And
Put her stick down, went straight underneath. So
did indeed. And Chen Li. Sorry, no. That is Yao Saidong. I'm just asking to get it right. So China on Jodie Chu.
She's got one out on the
they're in a
left.
penalty situation here. Because I think that penalty hasn't been released. That could almost be another one there. You've got to be careful, Hannah.
great
Hannah.
outlet pass from the goalkeeper
Look
there.
at the pace, though, from Kim. Kim gives it her all. Oh, looks in the middle. Ball can be picked up. And then unlucky there that she didn't take that cleanly.
Yeah, she had a lot of time and space there, Yuan. But great decision to just pull it back out.
Yuan still picking the ball up. And there it is. So Michelle Zai with... she has... Phoebe Kim says, nope, I'm going to come and grab you. And Farley, Kim, good pressure. As I said, they are in a penalty situation here, China. That's about to be released. Zhang Peng about to come back on the ground. No one's seen her walk on. They're going to have to talk this. Zhang Peng can grab the ball. Lamb by herself on the bottom corner. Good defense, though, from the Korean player there in Hyun Ga-yoon. But ball to be won again. Right in the wet patch.
Great pick up from Michelle Zai.
Looks down, finds Lamb. Lamb just starts to take it and under pressure. So there's got to be some loose players here, and they're just trying to sort them all out. So Yuri Hong up against Lauren Lamb. Yuri Hong looks to Zhang Peng. Zhang Peng.
Just taking some time out of the clock here. And
Has Yuan. They're looking to put pressure on Yuan every time she gets the ball. And just not able to get that one. Looks for an outlet or gets one across the face. And we're going to have a card here, are we? No. Just rearrange the goggles. And you can hear the rain just
bit heavier now.
bit heavier. And it looks a bit heavy to our left of the screen. But out to the right, it's pretty clear. So Zhang Peng with the ball. Looks down to Zai. Zai, Lamb cuts through. Has Yuri on her. Michelle Zai
The only one on this side of the field. So
looking to draw. You can see Lamb just coming down behind the goal line extended here. So if that does beat, Uri has to go. Looks back, great pass back, up and over the top. Well worked little 1-2 there from the two players.
Yeah, great work. You could see Lauren Lamb just holding her feed, waiting for Michelle Zai to get back into that position. Great give and go.
As the ball comes up the top here, Yuan, definitely a something that the coaches have talked about every time she gets the ball. They want pressure put on her.
They're sending the doubles.
Zawecki can't overplay her, because she will get past very quickly, as she does right now. And Zawecki just dragging her player out even further. Now she starts to run. Yuan needs to just move.
Give her a lane to run into.
A little bit there. Looks to roll back. Finds it back to Zawecki. Now she's got some more space.
So, yeah, Yuan gave Zawecki the ball there and needed to cut through so that Zawecki had space. And
check on the hands there. And Zawecki.
You often think you're supporting by staying in that space and being an option, but actually you're taking away space. So
here we go. And now Michelle Zai has got free from her tag.
Yeah, and
so
you can
Zai.
see they isolate. She's got so much room. She's going to get a run up.
And Lamb getting to a spot.
And Zawecki.
Down the bottom. Oh, Zawecki just finding herself wide open on the left-hand side. Great feed there from Michelle Zai. Getting a goal there is...
So Zawecki goes stays low, but Mackenzie Farley has to slide so far, which just that distance, there's no way she's going to get to Zai. And equally, by dragging them out so wide, the slide to cover Zawecki is just too far to cover. So great work from China by pulling it really wide. They just make it too difficult to defend.
And it's got a bit darker here at the stadium. Almost time to put some lights on, I reckon. It seems to have just got a bit darker out there, as we see on our screen. And that's not going to be allowed to take
we've seen
place.
that a few times. No fast start on the centre possessions.
So ball with Mackenzie Farley. And going the other way. So it's been overturned here. As we must know someone who knows someone, and the lights just come on. As the pitch just starts to brighten up out there. And we're having a conversation here. I think there were two different calls there. I think one of them thought one was off, the other one was off. So we might see a throw here, are we? No, it's actually the first call. So just had a bit of a chat to who was closer there. And Farley has the ball. Farley looking to come round on her right. Tries to isolate. And now Farley with Kwang.
Good defence from Peng. You could see her directing traffic and overplaying on one side.
Oh, Uri, the defender. Oh, doesn't mind getting it on the cage, does she? Back up the top. Finds Kang. Kang, another little flip. A foot race out here. The keeper is going to pick it up. Looks to draw pressure, and good check there on the keeper. That'll come out of her stick. That will be a Korean ball. Good work there from Kang Ji-sung.
Yeah, great work not to give away the penalty there.
So Uri over there to Farley. Farley gets set there by Kang. Farley steps inside, gets the free space call. And it is... ball is up the top. Here with Farley. She's got Kang on her right. She could draw a crowd here, Farley, and Kang could open up. So
that looks like the
whistle
option.
blown, and there it is. Kang looks down, fires the ball. Good save there from the keeper. That will be a keeper's ball, as the minor penalty has
free
been
space
waved
call,
away.
and she took the shot, so saved by the keeper.
So Jodie Chu with the ball. Looks to get it up the field. Does get it up the field now. But she's going to be under pressure straight away from the defender. Hanging her stick out just a little bit. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Farley puts pressure on. You can hear the coach saying pressure, pressure, pressure. But what that pressure does is it opens up the field. Opportunity here. Michelle Zai behind the cage. Ball will go to her now. And Lamb and Zai now on this right-hand side. We saw this before. And they're going to set up exactly the same play. Last time we saw the double here. So she went to drive. Gave it back. One comes. Looks inside. And now Lamb can drive that corner. She's no one near her. Lamb fires up and over the top. Just what Michelle Zai did on the last one.
Yeah, they're working this corner together really nicely. So the Korean defence has got to be prepared to leave the least dangerous player on the other side and come across and support.
Jeng Ping.
They can't leave Michelle Zai with that much space.
Again, Yuri fires that one over. Zawecki picks the ball up. Jeng Ping in the middle. Good save there from the keeper in Yu Min. Yu Min will pass the ball out there to Hua Yeong. And now she needs to find someone up the field. Does find. And that is the goal scorer in Hannah Yang. Hannah Yang gets it down the field there to Avrum Zhang. We haven't actually called Avrum Zhang. Oh, hello, Michelle Farley. I actually thought the keeper had picked that one out, but then Farley found it in her stick and tried the little BTB.
Fantastic job there from Mackenzie Farley. That was a great option.
Oh, just tries to do a little bit too much there, a little too soon. And she can use the keeper here and does. So now the got to get out of that circle though, and does. You've only got 5 seconds in the circle and being chased down there by Zhang. And there's the open player. Good here and transition. Looking for transition ball. Definite pressure. And a little push there. The Korean coach, hands on heads, didn't see that the same way. And they've got to be careful because they've already got a unsportsman on the coach. Don't want a yellow red for that for someone.
Certainly not at this late stage of the game.
Farley picks the ball up. A turnover here. Farley, she will drive to the cage. She gets on her left. Now her right. Looks down. A good save there from Jodie Chu.
Great defence from Zheng Peng there.
And the pressure comes straight on the keeper. So that's a little up check. That might be, no, just allowed to, oh, there's a swipe. Going to have to be careful with that. And we've got a whistle on the play. So now she has to go hard. There's a player that's just come on then in He Huan up the field. If they can see her. But decides the double comes. Oh, that's not the pass. Fire. That ball's gone straight back to a defender. Good save there from Jodie Chu. And there's the outlet. That's the one I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Just needs to pick the ball up now. Flicks the ball out. Ball is picked up from Hannah Kang. Now it's just all in. But good pick up there from Zhang. Zhang comes back the other way. Looks to fire again. Oh, another big save from the keeper. Just stuck the big size 6 out there. And gets a foot save.
She's been huge in this small patch of play.
So Jodie Chu with the ball. And there's the outlet again. That could come off here. This time is picked up there by Zhao Shi Yin. Zhao Shi Yin steps inside and pops it away. And look at the Chinese girls, even the coaches. So there's one. That's a very popular goal, I'd say, there by Xin Yi.
Yeah, fantastic job. I think she's giving herself every chance for an MVP, this goalkeeper, with that long bomb pass and opening up down on that fast break.
She goes to come off Xin Yi, and they went, no, you are staying on after that goal, and she's going to go straight into the centre draw.
Yeah, they've subbed a lot of their star players off in Zai, Lamb, Sawecki, all sitting off, and they're rotating their bench.
So 15 seconds to go in this contest. China will run out 15-7 winners. Farley, though, looks in to find a shot. Another big save there from Jodie Chu. And Kang with an opportunity. 1 second, and another save there from the keeper. And that will see China finish in 7th place here as they get around their keeper. Chinese girls exceptionally happy, but Korea also getting up and about their goalkeeper. And you can just see the difference from the winners to the... and you know what, Michelle, sometimes I have a saying in life, some you win and some you learn, and if you learn, you never truly lose. And I'm sure that Korea will take a lot of learnings out of this tournament, as will China. But the victors today will be the Chinese women's lacrosse team. They will finish 7th. Korea finish 8th. And Peter Greenhow just stepped in. Will tell us exactly why they ended up 15-7 winners.
Yeah, just the 2 goal scorers for China, Sawicki and Zhao Xinyi. Takes the goal scorers. Charlotte Sawicki, 4 goals. Lauren Lamb, 5. Michelle Zhai, 4. Jing Peng, 1. Zhao Xinyi, 1. And for Korea, Mackenzie Farley, 1. Hannah Kang, 1. Kim Hae Min, 1. Phoebe Kim with 3 goals early. Hannah Yang, 1.
And how big was Jodie Chu in that last quarter?
Yeah, I've got 6 saves for Jodie Chu in that quarter. Yeah, she really...
And it's timing, isn't it?
It's
so
timing.
I think that's what the officials will remember.
The officials remember
I
the
think we're
last
all
bit
wrong.
of the game. We never know.
Yeah, Korea had the possessions from the centre draws there, so Jodie Chu was seeing a lot more of the ball.
Yep.
So 6 saves. Korea were trying everything to peg that back. But yeah, Jodie Chu too good in that last quarter.
And we saw she was really comfortable to come out, and she was able to take the heat on some of those clears, came out, got some ground balls, and then finished off with some really long passes to set up some fast breaks for them. So
I guess when you're 6 goals up at 3/4 time, that gives you a little bit more freedom as well as the goalie. So
yeah,
Does indeed. And I'm just looking out to her left here, and it is starting to look like it's going to come in again. It's got very grey out to our left-hand side, and the ground has dried exceptionally well considering how much water we've had.
lightning is also being watched for. We've got a lot of lightning to the north and a lot of lightning to the south. So we're just keeping... I'm also on lightning watch in the room next door now.
There we go. And right down there into the thing. Great camera work there. And that was the goal scorer there in Zhao Xinyi. And why wouldn't you? I remember back at club games, we used to come to the end of the games and used to play for a club in Adelaide called Burnside. And at the end of the season, that ground was always muddy. And the rookies, well, they got dragged from one end to the other by the rest of the team through the mud. And a bit of a... Oh, here we go again.
She goes again.
On the knee. Oh! Got to be careful she doesn't do her
Isn't
knees
she?
doing that. So having some fun out there, China.
And good on them, you know. They've had a really tough week, some really hard losses.
she's got a friend now.
Oh, there we go. So
They've had a win.
they won't need a shower this evening, those two.
No, good on them.
Just having a lot of fun down there. And look at Carly. She's all over it. She's got a phone out there, probably trying to get some content for that. And
you can see how much it means to the Koreans. You know, some of them, they've worked hard all week, and you know, that loss is going to be tough for them. You know, full credit to China, but yeah, you can see the Koreans. This means, even though it's 7 and 8, that this game it still meant a lot to them.
So Zhong just getting consoled by her teammates there, and you love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. Coaches out there, round Farley as well. She's out there with Kim, and there's just a lot of well, I mean, you got to love lacrosse. That's why I love lacrosse. It is. There's a human. You can see the goalkeepers, spare goalkeeper getting around these ladies, and they've done a fantastic job this week, Korea.
And I wouldn't mind betting we'll see China get around them as well shortly.
But we're going to go down to our Master of Ceremonies down there to Jason Bennett. As the two
7th versus 8th match in the 2025 Asia Pacific Women's Lacrosse Championship is in the books. The final score, 15-7. China posting their first win of the tournament. They will finish 7th in the Asia Pacific region for 2025 and receive additional world ranking points, which may prove extremely significant for future events, while Korea will finish in 8th position. My pleasure now to announce our match MVP for the 7th versus 8th match from China. Number 1, Jody Chu.
And there you go, Jody Chu with the MVP.
There's your match ball, Jody. Congratulations. Congratulations on your first win of the tournament. It obviously means a lot.
Yes, it means so much. I know we've been rallying through our spirit, and we really wanted this win. We wanted to show everyone that we have it in us.
You've had a fantastic week personally. What have you made of your own form?
Oh, thank you. I just try my best. I do my best for the girls and the country we represent on our pennies, our jerseys.
You've played with incredible passion all week. Tell us about what's so special about this group of girls.
They just really bond together as a family. Like, we're all here. We all want to do it for each other. So, yeah, that's really big for us, family.
A little bit crazy today, but tell us about your overall experience this week being here in Australia.
It's been amazing. I love Australia, the land down under.
The beautiful Sunshine Coast. Maybe not so sunny today, but...
Yeah, mostly Sunshine Coast.
I'm sure there's lots of people you'd like to thank on behalf of the team. The floor is yours. Who would you like to thank? Fans, family, friends?
Obviously, I want to thank our opponents, everyone who we played, all the refs, especially my family, our fans, and obviously our teammates and our coaches.
Congratulations, China. Your first win of the tournament. You finished 7th. Korea, thank you so much for everything you've brought to the tournament this week. Your energy, your enthusiasm. It's been wonderful to watch you play. Thank you so much. China win our final game 15-7. I'll let you go through and thank each other.
And Jason Bennett there with the MVP as the rain just comes down a little bit heavy here again. And we see the Philippines coming out. That's not going to affect them. Look at them. They've gone down the dry end of the field to warm up. But, yeah, Jody Chu there. Just, I reckon that last little foray just snuck it over the line. And did you have her, Pete?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I had
None of
about
us.
6 players, and she wasn't one of them.
I thought she had about 6 saves in that last
Yeah.
patch and some really nice long clears,
Yeah.
which set up some fast break goals.
They did indeed.
And Koreans were peppering the cage down towards the end, weren't they? They were trying to just peg back that score. So she was under a lot of pressure. So
Yeah, and-
great
and-
job in the goals.
Well spoken then by Chu too. Like, means a lot for them to come out here. You know, they've had a tough week. That's their first win of the week. But when you're going to win one, you may as well win the 7v8. That's what you've got to play for. But her words towards, and to Korea as well, it's always good to see that. And she mentioned that one word, and I will bang on about it. Lacrosse is family. It will always be family. And I guarantee you tonight, with these two teams, when we come down and we have the end, there will be players swapping jerseys, swapping merch, and they'll all be around each other, and it's one big family. So we love to see that. Our family here in the Australian Lacrosse Network, absolutely outstanding. It has been. That's the first game of the day. This rain can go away. We don't want to see any more of this. But, yeah, look, we might wrap it up here as the next game is going to come up on us pretty quickly. To Tim D down there. He's got the wet weather gear on, I think. Christian, he's loving being up at the top of the stand now. Mr. Spielberg, he's just says, I've never been like this. Normally I'm on a scaffold somewhere. Scotty Gill, nothing's gone wrong yet, Scott. And he's just got everything crossed over there. Doing a fantastic job. Peter Greenhow, thanks, mate. Stats, we'll get you to count the raindrops in a minute and see how many we get in the next hour.
I'll give it my best shot.
Good job. Michelle Davies, another couple of huge games coming up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, bronze medal match next. So, yeah, can't wait for that one.
It is indeed, and if this rain goes away and the sun comes out, it will be fantastic. We have the Philippines up against Chinese Taipei in the bronze medal match. We are going to tidy up this stream. My name's been Tony Watts. You've been on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you shortly.